Hey, a brand new Tao Daily Tarot is just around the corner. Here's your heads up. Time to co-create. Yes, yes, you know what your values are. You've been working on them since the first of the year. Now you're ready to present yourself, to open yourself to your co-creation. A better, more plugged in, happier life. We'll give you the details. This is a powerful read. Well, hello and welcome to this latest edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Glad to have you along, whether you're first timer, long timer, or cross watcher. Let me very quickly get to what separates this tarot reading from other tarot readings. Otherwise, why would you come here, right? You're looking for something a little bit different. Well, first of all, I do archetypal readings. I read the images on the card. I generally only use about 8 cards, maybe 9. And I spread them over 4 decks. Why so basic? Because the Tao is basic. The Tao is the simple path. You know, more is not always better. Very often, more just confuses the issue. So 8, maybe 9 cards out of 4 decks. I also focus on energies, the energies of coming, going, pushing, pulling. Very basic energies. But these are the ones operating in your life all over the world. Okay? So, what happens is from a day-to-day basis, right? You see things coming towards you, see things going away, you see things pushing, you see things pulling. And it's the same through the whole planet. That's why I don't predict. I give you what is something that I term an energetic weather report. Okay, I tell you in an energetic way, is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be cloudy? Is it going to rain? Is it going to snow? Are we going to get tornadoes? What do we got in the forecast in terms of energies? And these are energies that appear through everybody in the planet. But how they manifest is different with every single person. Again, that's the reason why I don't predict. I give you the energies, I give you the weather report in terms of energies. You go from there. You navigate your life. I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle, and I try to get this read in about a 10-minute window, give or take a minute or two, because, again, more is not always better. And in fact, a 10-minute read can be fit into your life every day very easily because I do a brand new read every day. 365 days a year. Alrighty, a moment ago I mentioned something called the Hyper Shuffle. Let's do it. And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle for today. Let us take a look at the Tao Daily Tarot reading. We begin with the Oracle card. This is the overall temperature of this energetic weather report. And I want you to keep that in mind as you're doing this. This is an energy report. It's all over the planet, affecting everybody, but not the same way. Let's see how it is impacting you as we approach this solar eclipse in just a couple of days or so. Co-create. Co-create. Now, that could assume, I guess, you creating with someone else or someone's else, maybe in a group, or maybe just one-on-one. Or maybe you are co-creating with your spirit and yourself. A little co-creation and an internal job. Let's see how it all shakes out. We move to the first card from the side of coming and going energy. We see it is the 10 of Pentacles. Values. Because that's what the Pentacles really are. They're values. People automatically kind of default to the dollar or to money or to riches. But in truth, Pentacles are what we value. And the 10 of Pentacles says you have a very clear idea what you value. You know what's important. There's no indecision there whatsoever. And of course, as we're in the eclipse season, we got a Mercury retrograde and that solar eclipse coming up in Gemini in a couple of days or so. Yeah, you should by now have a very clear idea of what your values are. And the King of Swords indicates, among other things, how about a head-over-heart decision? Yeah, how about a head-over-heart decision? Huh? An ethical leader, intellect, try to be unbiased, and you're really dealing, I think, with yourself. At this point, you are saying, okay, no baloney. What is true for me right now? And that's really what you're going for. And since we pulled the 10 of Pentacles, you know very clearly what's important to you right now. So we go to the energy side of pushing and pulling. We see the King of Wands, passion, passion, and more passion. But that's probably a very, very good thing. is leadership, of course. There is innovation because there is passion, action, charisma, results. That's what you're looking for. You are getting ready to get fired up and move forward toward what you value. Yes, it was a head over heart decision, or is that, because of course we got a Mercury retrograde right now, and the solar eclipse will occur in Gemini. So yes, head over heart, but you want to feel it. You want to feel it. And the King of Wands says that's what you're going after. And to wrap up the section for pushing and pulling energy, how about the Eight of Wands? Yes. Passionate, quick communication. And it may be with somebody else or maybe a group, something like that, but it also can be with you, remember. You are the one that can have this insight. You are the one that says, okay, I got it. I know for a fact. And you start to apply that energy. And I think a lot of people that I've been having a chance to talk to have pretty much felt like that. I think this solar eclipse coming up in 2 or 3 days or so in Gemini, I think we are finally fairly clear on what it is we have to do and have a pretty good idea how we're going to do it. But more importantly, we know where we're going at this point, or where we would want to go. And we're beginning to apply the energy to get there. First magnifier card, Temperance. We've spent since the first of the year trying to figure this whole thing out, so we have been rather temperate. Sometimes thinking, sometimes feeling, sometimes a combination. And we're coming down to the decision point, the D point. Yeah, this big solar eclipse coming up in a few days. We've applied temperance, and we'll continue to do so because we know that this is a long-term effort. Alrighty? And so there's going to be balance in all of this. We have been balanced up to this point. That's not going to change. We know that that is the key. And then from here, the second magnifier card is the Page of Wands. Again, the change in direction. Pages always bring a change in the storyline, and the storyline says, you know, I don't just want to exist. I want to live. Okay, I want to live. And so that's really the direction that you're kind of moving. Whatever decision that you make, you want to be plugged into your life more than you have been, certainly in the past year, but maybe ever in your life before. Big stuff, big stuff. This is a huge solar eclipse, and you're feeling it already. So now the two vice versa cards. Today was a day when I went with both of them. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, normally the Seven of Wands is you're planting your flag in the sand. You're drawing a line in the sand. You're saying, no more, no mas, I've had enough. At this point, this is the reverse in the vice versa deck, and what you're doing is getting ready to do just that. Final prep, and I'm expecting that probably within this next week, surrounding the solar eclipse, you will do just that. No more. I want some joy, some enthusiasm in my life. Seven of Wands. You haven't done it yet, but you are set and ready to initiate, to lift off. What you want to do is reach out. Here's the Three of Cups in the vice versa deck, looking forward. You are ready to extend yourself, to reach out, to love, to reach out to communication with others, to reach out to get that life juju back that you lost over the past year. Again, maybe even longer than that. You are ready to get plugged into a life that means something, that feels something. You are in the process of co-creating your life, probably with different parts of yourself, all working together now after this several months since the first of the year. Been, like I said, thinking and then feeling and then feeling and then thinking and back and forth, and before you know it, you got it. Well, you got it now. So there you go, co-create. It's a beautiful read, and just leading us up to this fabulous, fabulous time called the solar eclipse. A really monster, powerful eclipse. You felt it already, but watch what the next 6 months are going to hold for you. It's going to be fabulous, and I couldn't be happier for you. So there you go. That's it for today. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell. Let the folks at YouTube know that you like this. Also, let's see what else. I'm very pleased to have you here. Okay, I'm thrilled to have you here. You make it worthwhile for me. So between now and the next time you and I have a chance to get together, blessings.